Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Hey, come on in. Come on in. Surprise, bitches. Come on in. Come on in. Yeah. Come on in. Come on in. Happy Cinco de Mayo, everyone. Happy Cinco de Mayo. Hi, Nostalgia Boy. You the first one here. What is up? What is up, friend? You always liking my videos and commenting. I really appreciate you. I usually see your stuff pop up. I usually don't comment a lot, but I always see you pop up, y'all. I'm here to throw shade. Yas! Here to throw some motherfucking shade. Come on in. You know what? I just got off Facebook, y'all, and I just wanted to come on here and talk to y'all because I don't show y'all enough love and appreciation. Facebook get a lot of love and appreciation, but I just wanted to come on here and just thank you guys for following me, supporting me. I talked to you guys a little bit. I usually just started watching your videos last week. Well, welcome. Did you get through all of them? Did you get through all of them, girl? 10K already. Yes, I know. I'm very excited about that. It's all because of you guys sharing and telling people to come on and like these videos. And I just really appreciate you guys. Like, I could not do this without you, you know? I'm just on here, just acting a goddamn fool, being a 12-year-old kid in my room, making these things for you. Hilarious. Keep it up. Love you and all your Disney Ratchet videos. So what do you think of my channel? I have not checked out your channel yet. I will try to do that as soon as I can. All right, so I want to come on here and talk to you guys for a little bit. A lot of you guys are wondering why I'm doing clean versions. And I'm going to just reiterate what I said on my Facebook a little bit. I live for your videos, honey. Thank you so much, Hilarious. Recommend you. Thank you so much. YouTube is different because they don't show, they just pop up automatically and then they disappear. I need to find a way so I can just see them all the time because I would shout your name out too. Um, you guys get all my videos. I know some of you guys, um, first of all, I want to say that I have different outlets that I'm on, so I don't get to respond to everything. And I try not to respond to certain things because I know some of my followers will shade the fuck out of you if I respond. Um, I know some of you guys only follow the Queen of the Ratchet stuff, but I do have other things on here that you can look at. Oddly Odin is one of my first shows that I created. It was like 3 or 4 years ago. It's kind of like the black version of Modern Family, but a cable version of that. I'm going to be bringing that show back. It's centered around like me trying to raise my niece and nephew with my sister. And then we also have Gunkle, which some of you are watching. And that's kind of like, it's like a Disney Channel comedy, but with a gay black lead, which you have never seen. I've never seen Disney Channel do a gay lead in anything. So I wanted to create something like that where I was like, well, why the fuck couldn't there be a gay lead on the Disney Channel? So with the Gunkle series, I wanted to create something where there was no cussing and it was family friendly and kind of like the Disney Channel. So a lot of you look at that, but the reason why there isn't any cussing and it's not as ratchet is because I wanted to create something where it was just like, you know, people could come in and they could sit down with their family. And, you know, there's some people that are still very ignorant to the whole gay thing. And I was just really particular about like, there's no real difference with someone trying to live their life that is gay or straight. They're just trying to live their life. You know, they have their ups and downs and everything, but everybody wants the same things in life: love, happiness, success, family. So I tried to make that character very authentically himself, but I don't really tackle like homophobia or anything. It's just like everybody that's in that show is just okay with Joshua being gay. Joshua is a character that I play on Gunkle, and that show will be coming back this month, or if not Pride Month. Pride Month is next month. And then along with that, I will be releasing another series called Opposing Views, where my character in that show is called Joshua too. That was my mistake, but whatever. but it's basically kind of like a Wayne's brother esque type show where it's like a bromance between me and this other guy, and we're just trying to live our life and be successful. And I wanted to create another show where it's like a gay black lead that's just gay and being himself, and it's not like really tackling homophobia or anything. It's just I want more opportunities for the LGBTQ community. So I just was really particular. The guy that actually pitched that show idea to me, his name was Xavier Wilcher. So that actually will be getting released next month. We've filmed 20. No, we filmed 18, but we're going to do 20 episodes of that show. It's going to be released during Pride Month because Pride Month is going to be a really big month for me. Lovely ideas, hun. Thank you so much. So that show will come out next month, and yeah, let's get down to the Queen of the Ratchet stuff. A lot of the reason why you guys are fucking here, the Queen of the Ratchet, the Queen of the Ratchet stuff. Okay, so um, I love that you guys love the Disney. If Disney is Ratchet stuff, I do not make money off of those videos. There's ads that are being advertised on there, but I don't make any money off of them because they're owned by Disney. So I'm not making any money off of those particular videos. I do them because you guys like for me to do them. Eventually, they will be going away because I get my money from the original content that I do, but the concept of it probably won't be going away. The last time I got on here, I talked about doing a podcast with Cruella and Medusa and all of them, and I'm still in the works of trying to think that through on how to make that work. So when you're at the gym or something, you can listen to the If Disney is Ratchet stuff. So I would love to go ahead and set that up. So that's probably going to be coming its way too. Um, the other thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about is some of the videos that I do tackle certain things. Some of you might know that each character, each villain, or each storyline that I'm doing has its particular thing. Like Beauty and the Beast is obviously about the beast fucking stinking, which is very like, G-rated storyline with a little bit of cussing. And then we have Cruella and Medusa, which is kind of like a big soap opera where you really don't know like if Medusa's into Cruella or if she has a STD, and you don't really know if Roger is gay or not. And then Cruella just says what's on the fuck is on her motherfucking mind. Cause she's the HBIC and that's what's gonna happen. She's gonna talk and she's gonna say what's on the fuck is on her mind. So her voice is really like intonated, like where it just goes like really like out the way. Like you don't know where her voice is gonna go because you don't know what's gonna come out her mouth. And Medusa's really like clever and like classy, but she kind of like talks like this, and she's best friends with Cruella, but you don't know if she's into her or not because she's always talking about her dead pussy. So you have that character, and then you have Roger's character as well. Um, so there's other storylines. One in particular, like some of you guys like and some of you guys don't, is the Maleficent storyline. I got on Facebook, particularly because Facebook is so much different than YouTube. Actually have more followers on Facebook. I have like 200 and almost over 200,000 followers. It's almost at 300,000 followers on Queen of the Ratchet alone. But I have to be very careful on what I put up there. I can't say certain words on there. I can't say the N word on Facebook. I can't say certain things. So you're probably wondering tonight, why did you get a clean version of the Maleficent thing? Like y'all were like, well, what the fuck? Why am I getting clean shit? I don't want this clean shit. I want the fucking dirty shit. Where's the fuck? The first one was better. It's because on Facebook there's certain videos that I can't put up. I actually have gotten reported on Facebook a couple of times because certain people were offended by the Maleficent video, the one that I released tonight. They were offended by, and I got people to look at it and they were like, "Oh, I could see why they're offended by it." But my opinion about being offended by something is there's truth in being offended. Because me, particularly with Maleficent, I love Maleficent. I love black people, and I was uplifting our culture by making Maleficent because I think Maleficent is such a fucking bad bitch. she's one of the HBICs to me. She's one of the first ones. She's one of the originals of the villains. So I was like, let's make this represent and let what's going on in the world right now. And I got reported for it, so I was like, God damn it! But I want to release it on Facebook because I think this is something prominent to what's going on right now. And I know some of you guys think it's racist. I've been called transphobic. I've been called racist. I've been called different things. And I just want to say that I'm unapologetically myself. And I come on here to make you laugh. Right now, I'm really focused really hard on comedy. You know, different types of comedy, family friendly comedy, buddy comedy, ratchet comedy, which a lot of you guys are into. And I just want to say that I know some of you don't like the Maleficent ones, or some of you don't like the, I've been called transphobic. You don't really care for the Jessica Rabbit one, but I love the transgender community. I can't specify it enough how much I go hard for the Black community, the transgender community, and just the underdog. Period. So I understand that it offends you, but I'm not going to apologize for being myself. You know what you signed up for when you subscribed to my channel, and you knew what you signed up for when you continuously watch my videos. So you know what you signed up for. You know what I'm saying? So I don't necessarily need people to go in on people when they're like, "This is blasphemy. This is fucking out of the way. I can't believe they would do this to a Disney thing," or "I can't believe you're talking about race. I can't believe that you're saying this about the transgender culture," or something like that, because you knew what you signed up for. You knew what you signed up for when you hit subscribe. You knew what you signed up for. Okay? You signed up to laugh, and some things are going to make you laugh, and some things is going to make you just be like, oh my God, that was really motherfucking offensive. I don't know if I could get down with that. And that's okay. I understand that. It wasn't for you. But you knew what you signed up for when you watch a show called Queen of the Ratchet. Okay? I know you guys understand it because this is my YouTube audience. You know, y'all get the raw and edgy stuff. I'm trying to bring my Facebook audience over here. You know what I mean? If I can get that 200,000 over here, that'd be great because they're wondering why they're getting clean versions of things too. But you guys understand it, so I don't really have to go into discussion of, like some people are like, well, why are you talking about race or something like that? And I'm like, well, bitch, the show is called Queen of the Ratchet. It's not called a certain thing. You know what I mean? So you're going to sign up for it when you watch my content. I actually made the mistake today and I put a video. I made the video. I made the video. No, not the video. I made my Facebook page like under 18 had to unfollow my Facebook page. And I had a conversation with myself and I was like, what are you fucking doing? Like, there's worser shit that goes online and you're just making fun and having fun and making people laugh and you're making people's day. So why are you like getting rid of some of your audience? I'm not a role model. If your child watches my content, and it's the same thing I said on Facebook, I'm not like I get how big my outlet is right now. I get that kids follow me, but you should not be trying to go into your fucking job talking like Cruella Deville. You shouldn't be like, bitch, I quit this motherfucker. You can have this motherfucking job. I'm knocking over every motherfucking bottle when I leave this bitch. And guess what? I know you've been cheating on your wife. And once I get out this motherfucker, I'm gonna call her and tell her about your cheating, low down, dirty ass. You shouldn't do that. You know why? Because you have to pay bills. But what I really want to do with the Queen of the Ratchet thing, what I think of Ratchet, I'm not making fun of black people. I'm not making fun of white people. I'm not making fun of gay people. I'm not making fun of transgender people. Queen of the Ratchet to me is a place where people can come and say what they want to say because we go through life and we go through situations where we just can't speak what's on our mind. We have this like guard up of like we can't just say fuck you bitch. I'ma kick your motherfucking ass if you don't get the motherfuck out my face. We can't say that. We can't do shit like that because we have to survive in this world or we might get our ass whooped. You know what I'm saying? We can't be our authentic self. So my idea with the Queen of the Ratchet show was to create a place where people could be their authentic self. And the reason why the Disney thing is so funny is because even though a lot of you say, well, Disney is Ratchet, Disney does have like a watered down version. And my idea was, well, what if Disney wasn't watered down? What if Maleficent really said what on the fuck was on her mind? What if Cruella just really just said what she really wanted to say in this, because everything was kind of watered down for kids. So I was like, well, let me create something where adults and mature people can enjoy it. I'm not creating it for kids. I know this particular content isn't created for kids, but I know I'm using kids' things. I know that kids watch this page. I know kids follow me. I understand that. I can't I can't control them following me, parents. If you're a parent and you're allowing your kid to watch this, you have to have conversations with your child. It's not my responsibility to parent your child. Your child should know how to act when they go out into this world. So, with that being said, I'm going to move the fuck on. I will say this as a last statement is I love all colors of the rainbow. Though I may make fun of white privilege, I want to say this and I'm going to let it go. White privilege exists. You know what I mean? A lot of people might be mad about that. A lot of people don't like the racist stuff. That's why I keep saying it. White privilege exists. White privilege exists. I'm sorry. White privilege exists. When you're white, you are privileged. You might not know it, but it exists. So anytime that I can say it in a video or say it so like people can understand it, I get people who get mad about it. I get people who don't like to understand or get that, and it's hard to focus on that. But white privilege exists. Can I be mad at a person because they're white and they don't understand that? No. I love all people. I love Caucasian people that follow this page. I love black people that follow this page. I love gay people that follow this page. I love everyone that follows this page. Along with that, some of you are like, oh, he always brings up Beyonce because Beyonce is my Michael Jackson. Anytime that I can uplift Beyonce, I'm gonna fucking do it. Because she's amazing to me. She's a fucking talented motherfucking beast. She's amazing. Did y'all not see Coachella? Did y'all not see the Super Bowl? She's amazing. So anytime I can uplift motherfucking Beyonce, I'm gonna do it. Anytime I can say Taylor Swift is mediocre, I'm gonna do it. Did y'all not hear Earth, Wind, and Fire? Honey, anytime that I can say that, I'm gonna do it. Do I know Taylor Swift? Do I know that she's a basic bitch? No. Do I see her for what she puts out and I think it's fucking basic and mediocre? Yeah. I think that is. That's my opinion. That's how I unapologetically am myself. When I get to the top and you're still following me, you will not say that Joshua Gilliard has changed because I went into this business being my authentic self. And I think the reason why you guys continue to follow me and to continue to support me is because you're seeing someone be their authentic self. You know what I'm saying? I have Caucasian friends, I have black friends, I have gay friends. I'm gay. I have transgender people that I support heavily. You know what I'm saying? I'm full of love. But the same thing, I'm full of opinions and I'm full of things where I know that satire is a way to affect change in the world. So anytime that I can try to affect change through comedy, I'm gonna do it. You know what I mean? You might get mad about it, you might unfollow me, or you might come back. That's your choice, and I understand it. I'm not gonna keep addressing the same thing as this continues to get bigger. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to continue to do the parodies. Some of you guys don't like the parodies. You like the cartoons. Some people like the parodies, and that's fine. You don't have to watch the parodies, but the parodies are going to come. They're going to come. They're going to be there, and that's fine. You don't have to watch the parodies, but they're going to be there because guess what? This is my page, and I'm going to try to support and do what I need to do. Anytime that I can sit here and I can tell a woman that she's beautiful and she needs to step her pussy up, and no man is worth it, or nobody's worth your fucking time. You need to, I will fucking do that. You know what I'm saying? Anytime I can do that in a video where I can say, hey, it's okay to be gay, or it's okay to be yourself. It's okay to be your authentic who you are because life is too short. I'm going to do that. And I hope that with all the laughs that I get and all the likes that I get, I know there's just one person that's gonna get touched and be like, you know what, you changed my perspective, and that's what I'm hoping to do. I'm hoping to do some type of change with it because I don't make any money doing the Disney's Ratchet stuff. You know what I'm saying? I just want to make you guys laugh, and I want to affect change in some type of way. They will go away eventually, though, you know, because I want to be on another scale. It's like ghost, but it's because I moved into a new apartment and like I can hear every footstep, so that's why I'm looking around. Um, with that being said, I've been on here for 20 minutes. I really appreciate you guys. I love you guys for following me. I can't read every comment. I see your comments. If you want to, you can support me by going on Facebook and liking me on Facebook. You can also support me by going on Instagram and liking me on Instagram, or following me on Instagram. You can't like on Instagram. Um, the Facebook page is Queen of the Ratchet, or you can follow me on Facebook at Joshua Gilliard. Just type that in. And then the same thing on Instagram is Joshua Gilliard or Queen of the Ratchet. I am trying to build that Twitter up. If you have a Twitter, or you're constantly on Twitter and you want to see this content, you can follow me on Twitter at Queen of the Ratch. Queen of the Ratch, not Queen of the Ratchet. Um, and get that Twitter built up. Or you could just fucking stay on here. I love you guys so much. I appreciate you for following. I see you, Wilderness Guy. Thank you so much for watching these videos. I appreciate your support. I want to see more Queen of the Ratch, Cruella, Medusa. They are coming. I'm actually thinking about doing something where Cruella, Medusa, Ursula, Cruella, Medusa, Ursula, Maleficent, and Lady Tremaine are all in one thing. I'm like, okay, I want to put all these people in one thing together. Like they go, maybe they're doing tea or something. What? You know what? I'm on here with you guys right now. So here's my thing. My thing is my next one. I was actually gonna do it tonight. I was gonna do one with Cruella, Maleficent, Medusa, Lady Tremaine, Ursula, all in one. Because I was like, oh, those would be perfect. Is there somebody missing that y'all want to see, or somebody I should take out? But I feel like those four are my bad bitches. So I'm thinking about doing that one, and I would make them longer. I know some of you guys want a movie. Yeah, the clean versions aren't even clean. Okay, so the clean versions are me saying fuck you to certain people that are don't like when I say the N word or say the F word or something like that. The clean versions are me just taking out the word that is not supposed to be said. So yes, I understand that the clean versions aren't clean, but it's me on Facebook saying fuck you to certain people that are like so pressed about me saying a particular word. I know the clean versions aren't clean, but it's my fuck you to certain people. Yeah. If we're talking characters, I say that you add some. So yeah, I'm thinking about doing Cruella, Maleficent, Ursula, Medusa, for that one. Um, Scar, the only reason I wouldn't add Scar, I was tempted not to add Scar or Ursula because Ursula's always underwater. And I was like, maybe I shouldn't add her because she's always underwater. And then I was like, Scar's a fucking animal. I don't want to add him. Why would they be talking to him? And then I was like, Joshua, they're in fairy tale world. Why wouldn't Scar be talking to them? So then I kind of was like, you're reading too much into this bitch. Scar can talk to fucking Cruella. Scar can talk to Jafar. You know what I mean? Um, but I was like, maybe the Lion King should stay its own thing because the Lion King has its own storyline. So I was gonna keep the Lion King its own thing because some of them have their own storyline. Like Goofy, Goofy has his own storyline where he's a escort, hot fucking mess, can't keep a job, but he's trying to raise his kid. He probably won't ever be in the Cruella Medusa storyline. I'm just thinking about adding more villains in there, more bad bitches. I actually thought about Madam Mim. I thought about I don't know if you guys have seen Cinderella 3, but I thought about them doing going to the wedding, Cinderella's wedding. Will be Anastasia when she's Cinderella. And all of them showing up to the fucking wedding and being a fucking hot mess. So I thought about doing that. Who is that? Madam Mim? Madam Mim is an author. If you ever seen Sword in the Stone. Bye. Love your videos. Keep up the good work. Thank you. when the time comes. Yeah, so I'm thinking about doing Madam Mim isn't a bad bitch to me. Not as bad as fucking like Medusa, Cruella. Because even though Cruella didn't have any motherfucking powers, Cruella was that bitch where if you fucking cross Cruella, she's gonna hit you with that motherfucking car. So she's like, bitch, I don't motherfucking care if you don't have no motherfucker. Like she's not the powerfulest one. She's just like all over the place. You know, Maleficent is different where she's classy. She's classy and she's not necessarily gonna do anything. Like she's not gonna turn up as much as Cruella. Medusa and Cruella are probably the ones that would like turn up and fight in a match or like, you know, be reckless. But Lady Tremaine, Maleficent, they're a little bit more classy and coy with their shit. Ursula is a little bit on the middle of those, so I was trying to add different personalities in them. I really think about these a lot because I analyze the Disney movies because if you watch the Disney movies, Cruella, like the last scene when Cruella's like trying to chase a dog, she's trying to do whatever she can to get to the dogs, and Ursula doesn't necessarily get Ratchet until they kill her babies. So she's really not really like trying to fuck anybody up until they kill their baby. She's really like plotting through the whole movie. The same thing is true about Lady Tremaine, and the same thing is true about Maleficent, where Maleficent has everybody else do her dirty work, and then at the end she's like, this is the last straw. Cruella's that one where she just barges into the door. Medusa's the one that she gets a shotgun off the wall and just starts firing it. So if you watch them, they kind of write themselves in a way where I can just be like, oh, this is how they need to be played, and with my voice. Did you know Ursula is based off of a drag queen? I did. That's why I made her transgender. That's why I made her transgender because I've always felt like Ursula was a drag queen or transgender. I feel like T.S. Madison, if they did I don't know if you guys know who T.S. Madison is, but you should look her up. But I feel like if they ever do a live Disney version of The Little Mermaid, it needs to be played by one. I feel like Ursula needs to be played by a black woman because I also feel like Ursula's black. And I also feel like it needs to be played by either a drag queen or um, a transgender woman. And I think T.S. Madison would be perfect for Ursula. I feel like she would rock the shit out of that part. Either T.S. Madison. I feel like Todrick Hall is too skinny to play Ursula, but he will also be good. But someone that's, or RuPaul, you know what I mean? But RuPaul's kind of skinny too because I think it needs to be played by someone that's beautiful and big and voluptuous and just sexy as fuck, but doesn't take any shit and knows how to fucking get what she wants out of life. TS all day. I think TS Madison would be great. I actually really want to work with TS Madison. Like, I would love to write how I do the parodies. I know some of you guys follow my parodies and stuff. I would love to write a parody of Poor and Fortunate Souls. Because I write all the parodies, but I would love to write a parody for T.S. Madison and film it. Because I also film the stuff too, but I think she would be perfect in that. But she's on a different scale. But I would love to work with her. Um, I'm giving y'all a little bit more time because I don't talk to you guys as much, but I'm about to get off of here in the next 2 or 3 minutes. But yeah, yeah, I would love to work with T.S. Madison. I do see myself working with her eventually when I get up there with her. You know what? I'm gonna save this video and post it and be like, "You remember, sis? You know, I hadn't known you." And I'll be sitting there having tea and crumpets with her, and we'll be discussing my man, which will probably be Ryan Phillippe or Ryan Reynolds, and or Tay Diggs or something like that. And I'll be like, bitch, I always wanted to work with you. I actually sent you a DM and I talked about you on my YouTube channel. And then she'll be like, really? Show me the video. And then I'll show her this video and I'll be like skimming over. I'm like, see, bitch, I told you. And I said, you know what? I'll be at the level of Tyler Perry. I'll have Tyler Perry's money. And I'll be like, bitch, you know what? I said that you should play Ursula, but now I know the people and I'm going to have the power. Let's make a fucking movie of The Little Mermaid and have you star as Ursula. That's the kind of shit I want to do. I want to give, yeah. Anyway, That's me thinking in my head of what's gonna happen in the future. Sometimes you have to do that. You have to see it, bitch. You have to see what's gonna happen in your motherfucking life. Once you see that motherfucking shit, it's gonna happen. You know what I see? You know, I see myself eventually winning an Oscar. I see myself working with Kevin Hart. I see myself working with Will Packer. I see myself on ABC. I see Disney. Here's the thing. I see Disney. A lot of you are like, Disney's gonna sue you. Disney's gonna sue you. I see Disney, and I'm like, you know what? If Disney's gonna sue me, they're gonna sue me because there's gonna be more exposure. But I see Disney picking up one of my motherfucking shows based off of the stuff I'm doing. So I see it as a positive thing, or I see it as I get exposure from it or something like that. I always just see it as a positive. You have to look at the positive of things. You know what I mean? I do get scared posting all the Disney stuff because I'm like, fuck, this isn't my cartoon or you know what I mean? But I'm like, I see it positively. Um, I see myself eventually working with Tadra Call or like being like, you know what, I really admire what you do. I'm not trying to do what you do. Um, I know you support Taylor Swift. That is your choice, sir. And I still love you, even though she is a basic bitch. And we might have a conversation about that, and he'll probably try to influence me on why she's not a basic bitch and how she writes her own music and all this kind of stuff. And I'll be like, you know what, sir, we can agree to disagree. And maybe we'll do a parody or something together. But I do see myself working with someone like that as well. Um, because I really admire Tadra Call. Tadra Call is amazing, and he's just fierce at what he does. But I'm not trying to be him. I'm not him. I'm not trying to be anything like what he's doing because we already got a Tadra Call. We need a Joshua Gilliard. Anyway, what is your opinion on the Harem's Birkin bag? Harem's Birkin bag. I don't know. I don't know. I don't have an opinion on that. I don't know what you mean. Oh my god, have you seen Star versus the comments disappear? I don't know how to see the comments. Your comments like disappear and it ugh, I can't see them right away because it disappears. It's a designer bag. Oh, I love it. I know what you're talking about. I love it. Rob can be scared. I don't know what that means. All right, so I'm about to get off of here, get on Instagram, and talk to them. Scar. Oh, Scar. You said you want to be Scar? I forgot what you said. Oh, lady. Lady, so you always comment on my videos. I'm gonna give you a little shout out too. I see your stuff every time. It's like it always pops up, girl. Thank you so much for your support. Hey, thank you all. But I mean, like some of you, I remember your screen names because it's always on every single video. So it's like I see your screen names pop up on every single video. So like I just see her. So like I might it might be like I see someone else's on here and I'll be like, oh okay, like ghost in here. I gotta put some sage down because I hear them. I believe in ghosts. Anyways, thank you guys. I really appreciate you. Y'all have gotten 33 minutes of my time. Um, you know, go follow me on Facebook, IG, all these other things. Jesse, I want to give you a shout out too. I remember your video, your screen name popping up on a lot of the videos too. Um, and have a good night. I want to leave y'all with this. It is Cinco de Mayo, bitches. Okay? Don't feel like you have to give your pussy away so quickly. You know what? You know what I mean? Because it's so easy. You get in that moment, you feeling it and everything. This attractive a man approaches you. And you're like, I'm gonna give him that pussy. I'm gonna give him that dick. Attractive woman or attractive man, I'm gonna give him this ass. You'd be like, damn, I'm gonna give him this. I'm gonna get my rocks off. And then it's like, you know what? Make them wait. Sometimes make them wait on the pussy. Make them wait on the dick. Make them wait on that ass. Cause it's just gonna feel even more. It's gonna feel better. You know what I mean? And safe sex, guys, is the best sex. And prep. You know what I mean? Prep too. You know what I'm saying? And even if you are on prep, you need to use condoms. Condoms are good. Condoms are great. You know why they're great? Because they protect you from a lot of different things. And if you don't know what prep is, search what prep is. If you don't know what a condom is, just I feel for you, but you do your research and learn how to put a condom on properly. There's a way to do it. There's a way to do it, and make sure that it doesn't have holes in it. And check the penis out before you suck it. You don't just go suck the dick. You gotta check that shit out. You know what I'm saying? You just can't be putting shit up in your mouth. You gotta check that shit out. Be like, okay, let me examine this motherfucker because it might have some type of something on it. You gotta just check it out a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because it might have something on it. You get a little bump on your tongue or something, and then you screwed. You're screwed for the rest of your life with a bump on your tongue. So yeah, just be safe tonight, y'all. I know it's Cinco de Mayo. I know you're trying to turn up. I know everything like that. But you know what I mean? Be safe. Step your pussy up, step your dick up. Get a robot. Get a dildo. Fall in love with yourself. Fuck yourself. You know what I mean? That's the best sex. It's fucking yourself and really pleasing yourself and being like, you are beautiful and touching on your nipples and everything. But that's another discussion. All right. Bye, y'all.